of Learn Hindi through English series, and in this lesson we will learn about adjectives in Hindi language. Okay? Adjectives are words that describe the qualities or states of being of nouns. In other words, adjectives give more information about nouns. Let us look at few examples. Good boy. Here, boy is noun and good is adjective. This word gives more information about boy. What kind of a boy is he? Is he a tall boy, short boy, fat boy, good boy, bad boy, so on? It says he is a good boy. So this word good gives more information about the noun boy. Okay? Adjectives give more information about nouns. Bad father, blue pen, nice person, stale food, kind woman. The words in red color are adjectives. Okay? And in this video, we will learn the informations required or the knowledge required to use adjectives properly in Hindi. Alright? Now, in Hindi, adjectives are of two types. Type 1 adjectives end in a sound or a vowel. And these adjectives, type 1 adjectives, change according to the number and gender of the noun they are describing. Okay? Now, let us look at some type 1 adjectives. Bada. Bada ends in a sound or ends with a vowel. Bada. Chota. Chota. A. Acha. Acha. A. Bura. Bura. A. Gahara. Gahara. A. Pila. Pila. A. Okay? All these are type 1 adjectives. Now, how do they change? Are there any rules for it? Yes, there are. So let us go ahead and learn the rules for changing the adjectives. With singular masculine nouns, the adjectives stay the same. For example, good is acha. Acha. Good boy is acha ladka. Acha ladka. Acha is good. Ladka is boy. Here, the word ladka is masculine and ladka, boy, is singular. The word good is describing a singular masculine noun. And when that is the case, the adjective does not change. It stays the same. Okay? Acha, acha. Alright? Next. With plural masculine nouns, a changes to a. A. For example, good is acha. Acha. Good boys is अच्छे लड़के. अच्छे लड़के. Here, लड़के is plural, boys and masculine. लड़के is a plural masculine noun. And the word good is the adjective describing the boys. And so, acha changes to achhe. The a sound changes to a. Achhe. Achhe ladke. Alright? Yes. Next. With singular and plural feminine nouns, a changes to e. E. For example, good is acha. Good girl is अच्छी लड़की. अच्छी लड़की. Ladki is a singular feminine noun. Ladki is girl. It is feminine and it is singular. The word good is an adjective describing a singular feminine noun. And when that is the case, the a changes to e. And so, acha has become achhi. The a has become e. Okay? Next. Good girls is achhi ladkiyan. Achhi ladkiyan. Ladkiyan is girls. It is plural and it is feminine. Good is describing the girls. And so the a sound changes to e sound. Acha becomes achhi. Achhi ladkiyan. Okay? When used with feminine nouns, we do not have a difference between singular and plural. Okay? We use the same format with singular and plural nouns. Achhi with singular noun, achhi with plural. No change here. Alright? So these are the rules. Let me give you one more example. These are the rules, and now yellow house is pila ghar. Pila ghar. Ghar is house. Ghar is singular masculine noun, and pila is yellow. Pila. There is no change here, and so pila ghar is yellow house. Okay? Next, yellow houses is pile ghar. Pile ghar. Ghar here is plural masculine noun. And so a changes to a. Pila becomes pile. Okay? Pile ghar. Yellow shirt. Pili kameez. Pili kameez. Kameez is singular feminine noun. And when that is the case, a changes to e. So pila has become pili. Pili kameez. Okay. Yellow shirts is pili kameez. Pili kameez. Kameez here is plural feminine noun. And so a changes to e. Pila has become pili. Pili kameez. Okay. Now, first thing is you need to know if a noun is masculine or not. And this comes with practice, with time. Okay? There are a lot of nouns, and as I have said it before, there is no possible way for you to remember the gender of all the nouns of Hindi. And so it is okay if you make mistakes. When you make a mistake, a native speaker will point it out. And when he points it out, you can correct your mistake. So don't stop thinking that you cannot decide the gender of a noun. Okay? I have made a playlist which contains commonly used nouns along with their genders. You can go through them and try to remember as many as possible. I have made a playlist of adjectives too, and you can go through them and learn as many as possible. Okay? Next, when you look at pili kameez and pili kameez, both are same. So this pili kameez can mean yellow shirts or yellow shirt. It is only by context you will come to know whether it is in singular or in plural. Alright? Now, let us look at few example sentences. This is a sweet candy. Sweet is the adjective here. It is meetha, meetha in Hindi. Okay? Candy is a feminine noun. Alright? So this sentence in Hindi would be यह मीठी कैंडी है. यह मीठी कैंडी है. यह is this. मीठी is sweet. Candy is candy. है is. Okay? Notice the word order here. We know that the be verbs or the verbs come at the end. So we have hai at the end. But if you look at meethi candy, sweet candy, adjective comes first in both Hindi and English. Sweet, meethi, candy, candy. The noun comes next. Correct? So it is same in Hindi and in English too. Alright? Next. Those books are not light, meaning lightweight. Light is halka, halka in Hindi. Book is feminine in Hindi. So this sentence in Hindi is वे पुस्तकें हल्की नहीं हैं. वे पुस्तकें हल्की नहीं हैं. वे is those, पुस्तकें is books, हल्की is light, नहीं is not, हैं is are. Okay. Now, if you notice this sentence, we have be verb at the end. Pustake is books. Light is halki. Okay. Pustake, books, is the first word here, meaning the order. Pustake, books, comes first. Noun comes first here. Halki, light, comes next. Okay. So here too the word order is same as that of English. Here adjective, noun. Here noun, adjective. Okay. So adjective can come after or before the noun. Generally, it follows the pattern as that of English. Alright? Here, meetha has become meethi because candy is feminine. Halka has become halki because pustak is feminine. Okay? Now it doesn't matter whether adjective comes. Now it doesn't matter whether adjective comes before a noun or after a noun. It will agree with the gender and the number of the noun. Okay. Next. Is that big dog black? Black is kala. Kala. We are asking, is that big dog black in color? So we have two adjectives here, big and black. This in Hindi is, क्या वह बड़ा कुत्ता काला है? क्या वह बड़ा कुत्ता काला है? Here kutta is dog and it is masculine. Before kutta, before dog, we have big. Big is bada. Bada. Okay, big is bada. After dog, we have black. Black is kala. Black is kala. And since dog is singular and masculine, the adjectives remain the same. Bada and kala. One before the noun and one after the noun. It follows the same order as that of English sentence. So we can club adjectives like this. Okay. Next. Are those boys not tall? Tall is lamba. Boys, masculine, plural. Now this in Hindi is, क्या वे लड़के लंबे नहीं हैं? क्या वे लड़के लंबे नहीं हैं? Here लड़के is boys. Lamba has become lambe. Lambe is tall. It has become lambe because we have a masculine plural noun. Alright? Yes. So these are some of the examples. Now, remember that if you look in a dictionary for Hindi word, of an adjective, then in the dictionaries, masculine singular forms will be given. So if you look for Hindi word of adjective sweet in a dictionary, they would have given meetha. Meetha. Meetha is singular masculine form. If you look in a dictionary for Hindi word of word light, adjective light, then they would have given halka. Halka, which is masculine singular form. Okay? Yes. This is about type 1 adjectives. We have some exceptions in type 1, but I will not be explaining those here. I do not want to explain too many rules and confuse you. Okay? So now let us proceed to type 2 adjectives. Type 2 adjectives do not end in sound or vowel. There are only two types of adjectives, the ones that end in and the ones that do not end in a. Okay? Type 2 adjectives do not change at all. So, it doesn't matter whether they are describing masculine nouns or plural nouns or singular nouns or feminine nouns. So, all these things do not matter. They do not change at all. Okay? For example, Sundar, Sundar, Bahadur, Bahadur, Lal, Lal, Bhari, Bhari, Tez, Tez. All these adjectives do not end in a sound or vowel. And so these are type 2 adjectives. Okay? And these do not change according to the nouns. Let me give you some examples. Brave is Bahadur. Bahadur. Brave boy is Bahadur Ladka. Bahadur Ladka. Brave boys is Bahadur Ladke. Bahadur Ladke. Brave girl is Bahadur Ladki. Bahadur Ladki. Brave girls is Bahadur Ladkiyan. Bahadur Ladkiyan. So even though we have masculine singular, masculine plural, feminine singular, feminine plural nouns, the adjectives did not change or do not change. Okay? One more set of examples. Red is lal, lal, red color. Red house is lal ghar, lal ghar. Red houses is lal ghar, lal ghar. Red shirt is lal kameez, lal kameez. Red shirts is lal kameez, lal kameez. Okay? So masculine singular, masculine plural, feminine singular, feminine plural. But lal remains the same. This and this are same. So depending on the context, we have to understand whether it is singular or plural. This and this are the same, and so depending on the context, we have to understand whether it is singular or plural. Okay? Let us look at few example sentences. That car is fast. Fast is tez. Tez. वह कार तेज है. वह कार तेज है. Now, It does not matter what gender is car. When you have an adjective which does not end in a sound, it will not change according to number or gender of the noun. So you don't have to think about it. Okay? Vah here is that. Car is car. Tez is fast. Hai is. Alright? Next. These are not heavy stones. Heavy is bhari. Bhari. This in Hindi is ये भारी पत्थर नहीं है. ये भारी पत्थर नहीं है. ये is these, भारी is heavy, पत्थर is stones, नहीं is not, है is are. Okay? So here car noun came first, fast, tez adjective came next. Here heavy, bhari adjective came first, stones, patthar came next. Alright. Next. Is this dress beautiful? Beautiful is sundar. Sundar. क्या यह पोशाक सुंदर है? क्या यह पोशाक सुंदर है? पोशाक is dress. Sundar is beautiful. Alright. Next. Are these hairs not white? White is safed. Safed. क्या ये बाल सफेद नहीं है? क्या ये बाल सफेद नहीं है? बाल is hairs, सफेद is white. Alright. So this is about type 2 adjectives. Now let us learn some rules related to adjectives. Here I have 3 words, 2 nouns and an adjective. Book, pustak. Pustak is a feminine noun. Stone, patthar. Patthar is a masculine noun. Light, halka. Halka is an adjective. Okay? Now, look at this sentence. These books and stones are light. We have an adjective ending in a vowel, which means that it will change according to the number and gender of the nouns. But here we have feminine noun and a masculine noun, and this adjective is describing both the nouns, a feminine and a masculine. Now what do we do? When we have an adjective describing 2 non-living things of different genders, then the adjective changes according to the number and the gender of the noun that it is closest to. So light is closest to stones, or light word is near stones. So according to the number and the gender of stones, the light will change. So this in Hindi is ये पुस्तकें और पत्थर हल्के हैं. ये पुस्तकें और पत्थर हल्के हैं. ये is these, पुस्तकें is books, और is and, पत्थर is stones, हल्के is light, हैं is are. Halka has become halke because it is near stones. It is near the word stones. Stones is masculine, stones is plural. So the a changes to a. Halka has become halke. Okay. Next. These are light books and stones. Now this sentence doesn't look nice, but I have taken it so as to explain you the concept. Okay. These are lightweight books and stones. Now here light word is near books, and so according to the number and gender of books, the light word will change. So this in Hindi is ये हल्की किताबें और पत्थर हैं. ये हल्की किताबें और पत्थर हैं. Here हल्की because books, किताबें is feminine and it is plural. Alright. So this is a rule. Now this is for adjective describing two non-living things. What if the adjective is describing living things? I have these three words: boy, ladka, ladka, masculine noun; girl, ladki, ladki, feminine noun; tall, lamba, lamba, an adjective which ends in a sound, which means it will change. Okay. Now look at this sentence. These boys and girls are tall. Here the adjective is describing two living things or humans, living beings, right? When that is the case, the adjective takes masculine plural form. Okay? Now this doesn't depend on whether it is close to girls, boys, all those things. If it describes living beings, then it will take masculine plural form. So this in Hindi is ये लड़के और लड़कियां लंबे हैं. ये लड़के और लड़कियां लंबे हैं. लंबा becomes लंबे. लंबे is masculine plural form. Okay. These girls and boys are tall. ये लड़कियां और लड़के लंबे हैं. ये लड़कियां और लड़के लंबे हैं. So here too lamba has become lambe because it is describing living things. Alright. So this is one more rule that you will have to remember. Okay. Yes. So this is about adjectives. I hope you have understood. And assuming that you have understood the things that I have taught you, I have this exercise for you. I want you to translate these sentences to Hindi using all these words here. I have given the nouns and adjectives too. I have not mentioned the gender of nouns because I want you to refer to my video on gender and decide if a word is masculine or not. If you are not able to decide, it is fine. Assume either masculine or feminine and proceed. Okay? I want you to translate this and comment it down below so that I will be able to understand your understanding. Okay? In a few seconds, I will display the answers for these on the screen. Alright. So these are the answers. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thank you for watching. This is lesson 8 of Learn Hindi through English series, and in this lesson we will learn to frame simple present tense sentences like these. Okay? Now simple present tense sentences are used to talk about habits, schedules, routines, or to say a fact. Okay? I drink coffee every morning. This is my schedule. You eat pizza every day. Maybe a habit or a routine. We visit our grandparents every Sunday. A habit or a routine or a schedule. He works at a bank. Fact. And so on. Okay? We will not frame lengthy sentences like this in this video, but we will take our first step to frame simple present tense sentences. Alright? Now, in a dictionary, when you look for Hindi names for verbs, they will be given like this. Play would be given as khelna. Khelna. Eat would be given as khana. Khana. Jump would be kudna. Kudna. Sleep would be sona. Sona. Okay? All these are infinitive versions, meaning this is in reality to play, this is to eat, this is to jump, this is to sleep, and so on. Okay? But what we will be using everywhere are the root verbs. Now, these are root verbs of these, and we get root verbs by removing the na which is at the end. Khelna is to play. Khel is the root verb play. Khana is to eat. Removing na, we have kha, which is the root verb. Kudna, kud. Sona, so, and so on. Okay? So, the words that you see in dictionaries are in their infinitive form. And you must always use root verbs to frame sentences. Okay? So here we will be using root verbs. Now, we have certain rules to frame simple present tense sentences. Let us learn those first. With singular masculine subject ta, ta is added to the root verb. Remember, root verb. Okay? With singular feminine subject, ti, ti is added to the root verb. Alright? Now, let me take an example. Eat is kha. Kha. Now, if you are a male, and if you want to say I eat, then you will have to say मैं खाता हूँ. मैं खाता हूँ. मैं खाता हूँ is I eat in Hindi. Alright? Now, let us try to understand this. Kha is the root verb. Kha is eat. Okay? I told you that if you are a male and if you want to say like this, you will have to say it like this, right? If you are a male, then you will have to add ta to the root verb. What is the root verb here? Kha. So, ta is added to kha. And so, we have khata. Khata. Okay? Khata. Now, मैं is I. Khata is it. But then, we need to use the be verb corresponding to the subject. This represents the tense of the sentence. This says that the sentence is in present tense. Okay? And you already know that whom is used with मैं. So मैं खाता हूँ is I eat, which is basically I do eat. Okay? I eat is मैं खाता हूँ. Alright? Now, I eat is in reality I do eat. But while speaking, we do not say I do eat. We just say I eat. Right? Here, khata is in reality do eat. Okay? It is not just eat. It is do eat. But in this lesson, we will consider this as the verb itself. But you must remember that the verb in reality is do eat or does eat and so on. Okay? Now the second case. If you are a female and if you want to say I eat in Hindi, then you will have to say मैं खाती हूँ. मैं खाती हूँ. मैं is I, kha is the root verb, and since you are a female and you are saying the sentence Ti. Ti is added to the root verb. So, kha becomes khati. Khati. I khati, eat. But this is not enough. We need to use the be verb corresponding to the subject. So, मैं खाती हूँ is I eat in Hindi. Alright? Yes. One more example. Play is खेल. खेल. This is the root verb. If you are a male and if you want to say I play, then you will have to say मैं खेलता हूँ. मैं खेलता हूँ in Hindi. मैं is I, खेल is the root verb, and since you are a male, ta should be added to the root verb. So खेल becomes खेलता. मैं खेलता, and then the be verb corresponding to the subject. हूँ. मैं खेलता हूँ is I play in Hindi. Alright. Next, if you are a female and if you want to say I play in Hindi, then you will have to say मैं खेलती हूँ. मैं खेलती हूँ. मैं is I, खेल is root verb, T is added because you are a female and you are saying the sentence. So खेल becomes खेलती, and then हूँ is the be verb corresponding to the subject. Alright? So this is how we frame sentences. Now, we have looked at two cases. Let us proceed to the next case. With plural masculine subject, te is added to the root verb. With plural feminine subject, ti is added to the root verb. Now this is same as before, meaning for both singular and plural feminine subject, ti is added. But for singular masculine subject, it is different. For plural masculine subject, it is different. Alright? Now, let me take an example. Eat is kha. This is the root verb. If you are a male and you, along with your male friends, want to say we eat in Hindi, then you will have to say हम खाते हैं. हम खाते हैं. Here, हम is we, kha is the root verb, and since a group of males is saying the sentence, te is added to the root verb, and so kha becomes khate. Kha, khate, and then we use the be verb corresponding to the subject. We know that hai goes with hum, and so we have used it here. Hum khate hain is we eat in Hindi. Alright? Next, if you are a female And if you, along with your female friends, want to say this in Hindi, then you will have to say हम खाती हैं. हम खाती हैं. Hum is we, kha is the root verb, ti is added to the root verb because a group of females are saying this, and then the be verb that goes with hum. So hum khati hain is we eat in Hindi. Alright? Yes. So I hope the concept is clear. Let me give you some more examples. Play is khel. Khel. We play when said by a group of males is हम खेलते हैं. हम खेलते हैं. We play when said by a group of females is हम खेलती हैं. हम खेलती हैं. Okay. Next. Play is खेल. You play in Hindi can be said in multiple ways. First is तू खेलता है. तू खेलता है. And this sentence can be said to a male. Tu is you. Khel is the root verb. Ta is added because we are saying this to a male. Single person. Male. Okay? Tu khelta hai. Hai is used because hai goes with tu, and we already know this, right? Since the subject of the sentence is a singular male, we have used ta. Alright? Next. तुम खेलते हो. तुम खेलते हो. You can say this sentence to a single person, or you can say the same sentence to a group of males. Okay? You know that tum is by default plural, right? And so we have added te to the root verb because tum is plural by default. Okay? Tum khelte ho. Ho is used because we know that ho is the be verb that goes with tum. We cannot use hai with tum. We cannot use ho with tu. Hai goes with tu. Ho goes with tum. And we have already learnt this, correct? So, tum khelte ho is you play in Hindi. Alright? And the same sentence can be said to a male or a group of males. Next, आप खेलते हैं. आप खेलते हैं. And this sentence once again can be said to a male and also a group of males. You know that आप is by default plural, right? And so we have added te to खेल. आप खेलते हैं. हैं is used with आप, or हैं is the be verb that goes with up, and you know it, right? And that is why we have selected हैं. आप खेलते हैं. आप खेलते हैं. The same sentence can be said to a single person or a group of people of masculine gender. Alright? Next. तू खेलती है. तू खेलती है can be said to a female. Tu is you, khel is root verb. We have added ti to the root verb because we are saying this sentence to a female, and he is used with tu. So tu khelti hai is you play, which can be said to a female. Alright? Next. तुम खेलती हो. तुम खेलती हो. Now this sentence can be said to a single female or a group of females. Okay? तुम is by default plural, and we use the same ti for singular and plural versions. So there is no difference here. So khelti, and then ho goes with tum. Okay? You can say this to a female or a group of females. Same way, aap khelti hain. Aap khelti hain can be said to a female or a group of females. Aap is you, khel is play, ti is added to khel, hain is used with aap. So aap khelti hain. Alright? Yes. So I hope you have understood. Now let me proceed and give you some example sentences. Jump is कूद. कूद in Hindi. I jump is मैं कूदता हूँ. मैं कूदता हूँ. A male can say this. मैं कूदती हूँ. मैं कूदती हूँ. A female can say this. हम कूदते हैं. हम कूदते हैं. A group of males can say this. हम कूदती हैं. हम कूदती हैं. A group of females can say this. Now, हम कूदते हैं. हम कूदते हैं, which is same as this, can also be said by a group of males and females together. Alright? Now let me elaborate this. A group of only males can say this. Only males. A group of only females can say this. But what if there is a group in which there are males and females? Then we use the one that is for masculine. Okay? Masculine plural. So, a group, a mixed group of both males and females can say it like this. हम कूदते हैं. हम कूदते हैं. For mixed group, we use the one for masculine plural. Always. Okay? Next. ये कूदते हैं और वे कूदते हैं. This sentence can be said to a group of males. One example. The boys jump. लड़के कूदते हैं. लड़के कूदते हैं. ये कूदती हैं और वे कूदती हैं. This can be said to a group of females. One example is the girls jump. लड़कियां कूदती हैं. लड़कियां कूदती हैं. ओके? ये कूदते हैं और वे कूदते हैं. This sentence can be said to a mixed group of males and females. Okay? For example, the boys and girls jump. लड़के और लड़कियां कूदते हैं. लड़के और लड़कियां कूदते हैं. Okay? You jump is तू कूदता है. तू कूदता है. You can say this to a male. You jump is also तुम कूदते हो. तुम कूदते हो. You can say this to a single male. You can say this to a group of males. You can say this to a mixed group of males and females. You jump is also आप कूदते हैं. आप कूदते हैं. You can say this to a single person as a way of respect, single male. You can say this to a group of males. You can say this to a mixed group of males and females. Okay? You jump is तू कूदती है. तू कूदती है. You can say this to a single female. You jump is तुम कूदती हो. तुम कूदती हो. You can say this to a single female or a group of females. You jump is also आप कूदती हैं. आप कूदती हैं. You can say this to a single female or a group of females. Alright? Next. यह कूदता है. वह कूदता है. अनिल कूदता है. अनिल कूदता है. यह कूदती है. वह कूदती है. अनीता कूदती है. अनीता कूदती है. यह कूदता है और वह कूदता है can be said to a masculine thing or animal or bird or baby. For example, the dog jumps. कुत्ता कूदता है. कुत्ता कूदता है. कुत्ता is dog and this is masculine. यह कूदती है. वह कूदती है can be said to a feminine thing or animal or bird or baby. For example, the cat jumps. बिल्ली कूदती है. बिल्ली कूदती है. बिल्ली is cat and cat is feminine in Hindi. Alright? So this is how we add letters to a verb according to the number and gender of the subject. Okay? Now, let us look at few example sentences. She runs daily. वह प्रतिदिन दौड़ती है. वह प्रतिदिन दौड़ती है. They teach well. वे अच्छा पढ़ाते हैं. वे अच्छा पढ़ाते हैं. I play chess every day. मैं हर दिन शतरंज खेलता हूँ. मैं हर दिन शतरंज खेलता हूँ. You write beautifully. आप बहुत सुंदर लिखते हैं. आप बहुत सुंदर लिखते हैं. Okay? Now, I did not tell you what word is what in Hindi. This exercise is left to you. Looking at the Hindi sentences, try to guess what English words they are. Alright? Now, I have an exercise for you. I want you to translate these sentences to Hindi and comment it down below. All the necessary words required to translate the sentences are given here. Okay? So pause the screen or pause the video and do it, because in a few seconds I will display the answers on the screen. Alright, so these are the answers. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thank you for watching.